on the same tab on the insert, we have another group which is called text. So under this group we have the text box, we have the quick parts, we have the word art, we have the drop cap, we have the signature line, date and time, and the object. So what are text boxes for? Text boxes are used when you want to come up with maybe a summary of the document, maybe you want to come up with some point. Now maybe where we have to write that point is at the end of the page. Automatically, if you have reached the point, the end of the page, it has to move into the next page. So to avoid moving into the next page where it is critical, you can use the word in the text box to come up with that point. So we use them to come up with the summary, the quotation of the document. So in this case, we just command there, and then you have so many options here you choose. So you choose this one. Then here you'll be able to type anything that you want to type. So this is our text box. Then this text box can be simplified or amplified. You can redesign it. Instead of seeing the way it is here, we are going to design it. So we have the tools. Immediately this text box is opened, there is another tab which is going to come, which is the format. So if I want to change the colors of what is inside the text box, I will go to the font color here, then like that it has changed. If I want to use word art, I'll use word art to change, like you have seen. So if I want to use this one, automatically it will change to that. Then if I want to put up the shape fill, you go to the shape fill, then you put any color to create a background. So in this case we can get, so white is just okay, because blue and white they suit. Then we can also change the shape outline. So in this case maybe you want to put a red one. Then the shape effects, we have all these effects. If I want to put 3D, I'll put in a 3D, 3 dimension. So the text box will be like that. So this is the direction it is going to take. Then for so many shapes that you might want to use on the same text box, you'll find them at the corner here. So we have all these. They are the shapes that we can use. For instance, if I want a circle to be attached, I'll click on the circle and command it there. So we have another shape which is attached to this one. So what do? We go back to the format. We are still in the same one. So we just say shape fill, no shape fill, we remove it. Then if you want to change the outline, you can change it to maybe blue, it's already blue or green, it's up to us. Then we have the position, we have the wrap text, then you have bring forward, send backward, and selection pane. So if I want to send it to back, I'll command that. Then you will see that now our text box is the one in front. No wonder that the other part is hidden on the circle. So if I want to bring it forward, I'll just command forward. Then it will be on top of that text box. So the text box can be redesigned depending on what you are looking for. So this is how we insert a text box. The text box mainly is used for quotations, whatever I want to write. Then this is going to be possible to write it at the end of the page. So even at the edge, on the edge of the page, you can still insert this part. It's a very beautiful thing to use when you want to type something maybe at the end of the page. So it can reach up to there, but if you are typing normally, when you reach here, it means the page is full, you have to enter into the next one. But with the text box, you can type even at the edge of the point. So this is how we insert text boxes. So text boxes are very important to be used in critical points, or when you want to come up with a summary of the program, so it is highlighted. So that way you will be able to insert a text box. Apart from the text box on that group, we have what you call the quick parts. So under the quick parts, we have what we have auto text. If you have typed something, you'll be able to find that when you just command that, the text is able to come. So you don't have the auto text here, so it will not show. Then from there we have the document property. So under document property we have abstract. What is abstract? Abstract is a summary of the document. So if you have a summary in this computer, when you command abstract, it will come automatically. Then the author is the person who's preparing this document. So for instance, if you command author, you will see that it is written what user on the author. It means this is what has been saved what has been inserted in this kind of what, a computer. So you can delete it and put your name. So in this case we say Kuzai, like that. So immediately you do that, it is now going to be saved in the computer. So every time you need this name, let's say you want to insert it here where you are able to see the black line. So what we need to do is just command quick parts, then from there we say author. So when I command author, automatically your name will come. So this is the quickest way of writing the parts of the document that you want to write. So in this case, we have so many things that you can do with the quick parts. You can just command document property, then you have categories, comments, company address, company email. So if all these informations are inserted in the computer, every time you command on them, we expect to see the subject, we expect to see the title, we expect to see the published date. So all these must be able to come. So you will see that there is no title. It means you have not put up the title, that's why it's not coming. So you have to put up your own title. Then every time you need it, you just command and it will be able to show. So this is how we insert the quick parts. Then word art. What is word art? Word art, this is an arrangement that has been put up, the creative way of a text that you can put on a document. So mainly when you want to design the document title, that's when you can use word art, or anything else that you want to design that need to be highlighted. So just command on the word art, then you see all these options. So I would like this one, I'll command. Then it is asking us to type some text from this point. So I'm saying love all people, love all people. So you see that this is a beautiful way of coming up with a title. So like that. So this is what you call word art. So word art, you find them in the insert. So you go in the insert. From there you'll be able to find them. So we have them here, word arts. Then you choose any of these guys. So that's how we come up with what, word art. Then the next thing that we have in this group is what we call drop cap. It's not active now because you have not typed anything. So type anything. So immediately you type something, it becomes active. So you are able to see now that they are active. If we delete this one, it becomes inactive. So type there, then it will be active. So it has become active because I have typed something here. We have typed there. So what are drop cap for? Drop caps are used to create a large capital letter. So in this case, you go back to drop cap, then you see how you want to put up that. So when you click on dropped or in margin, you will see that when you command on this point where we have the word there, we have created a very large capital letter. So all you have to do is highlight the same letter you want to create, T, then you create a very large capital letter. So in this case, you type, and then you say enter, it will come there, again enter, it comes there, and then enter. So you will see this mainly in books like the Bible. This is how they design the titles. So if you want to create a large capital letter, the tool to use is called what? Drop cap. So very good, we have done that. Then on that same group we have again what we call the signature lines, the date and time, and the object. What are signature lines? So signature line, this line we leave out when you're writing a letter where a person has to do what, to sign at the end of a day. So just command on the signature line. From there you have this box which is popping up. All you have to do is command OK. Then you will see again this box, signature setup, signature suggested signer. For example, join Dewey. So in this case, under there you have to put your name. So you are going to put this name. We are going to put that name. Then what is your title at the work that you are working? If you are the boss, you just command the boss. Then if you have the email, you can also put up the email, but that's not important. Then after that, when you are done, you say OK. So this is the line we are talking about. So you see that the X there is representing the line, Then you have Kuzai, who is the boss at this company. So if you want to leave out the signature line, you just command signature line and you'll be able to get that. Then if you want to show also the date on this type of the document, just simply put the insertion point, the black line which is the blinking, at the point where you want to insert the date. So if I want to put it here, I'll make sure that the insertion point is here, and then I'll command date and time. So you will see this now, which is coming. You have so many options for the dates. So the date which is going to show there is the date which is inserted on the, which is already activated in the computer. So it is showing 17 in terms of time, 6, 12, 20, 21. So choose any from the list here. So if you want to use the same one, you just say OK. Then the date will be inserted here. So this is where we are to put up the insertion point. So time you put up at any point depending where you want that to be. So if I press enter, you press enter, the insertion point is now here. So if I want to insert the date this side, I'll just go on the date and time, command, then the same options will come. Maybe I want to use Monday 6 December 2021. I'll just command the second option. Then from there I'll say OK. So you'll see that the data has been inserted. So this is how we insert dates. Then the last point on this group called the text is the object. There are certain things that you have to draw. So drawings and painting, you do it from the objects. Whatever you draw from there will be attached to the document. So command from that point. Again, this is going to show. This is as popped up. Then you choose what you call bitmap image is already selected. Just command OK. When you do so, you are going to see now the painting area where you have to paint. So whatever you paint from this side will be reflecting. So what we use to paint is the white part. All you need to do is enlarge, make it bigger. So you drag like that. Whatever I'll be able to do here is going to show the document type. So in this case, if I want to sign, I'll just do this. So all this which I'm doing here will be shown to the document. If I want to insert some shapes, we have the shapes here. So if it's a rectangle, then if I want to choose to change the size of the lines, you command the size, then you get this one. Then you command like that. So if you have some drawings which you want to make, you just use this one. Then you have the brushes here. These are the ones used to draw, freehand. So if I want to make something like this, I'll just use that. This is freehand, so you have to be very much careful, otherwise you end up making things you are not intending to make. So we have all these. Then if you want to delete, you have the rubber. It is this one. Just command, then you command and you start moving the mouse. You'll be able to delete the parts you're not interested in. So you have deleted this part. If you delete here, it means even to a document it is deleted. Then if you want to shade, you have the shading part here, fill with color. The colors are here. Just change any color you want. So if I want this one, then I'll be able to paint like that. So if it's a map we want to come up with, you are able to design it using this one. So change the color of your choice depending with the design. Color combination is also very much important in the designs. So if I want to shade that, I will be able to do so. Even this part I can still shade. With so many colors, I'll be able to do to demarcate them. So all these tools, you are supposed to use them. Then if you want to write something here, you get a text box. So click there, then you command at any point like this. So you see that you have now these tools that you can use: the handwriting, the size, the bold, the italic, and underline, and the strike through. So you'll be able to type now whatever you want to type. Remember, the color we use is green. So before that, we can still change the color to black. It has to be black. That's when now we do we type. Then if you want to increase the size, just highlight. Then from there, you command on the sizes. You choose any. If it's 48, you get 48. So 48 is hidden. All you have to do is enlarge this and stretch. So this is what we have. When you command outside this box, it means it has become permanent. The only way to delete this, maybe it is by commanding undo, or you get the rubber and then you do what you delete. When you are done with all the designs, the drawings and the paintings, you just click on X there to close it. And when you close, surprisingly you are going to find that it is also on the document. So just command on it, then you resize. So if you want to make it small, you make it small now, like that. We do this. So now for this one to become very simple for us, remember again, we go to format, then position, we say bottom center, so that we are able to move this. Otherwise, if you just do that, it will be very much difficult for you to move it. So now like this, I can even drag, so you will see that it is moving. So I can be able to drag that part without any problem. So you drag and put at a point, at a certain point where you want it to be. So if I want to make it very small, you can still resize. We resize it and drag it down. So now it is going to be inserted here. So you look that you have designed this one. So for whatever that you want to paint, any drawing that you want to make, you use what? In the objects. So objects are still found in the insert tab, then in the group called text. So you have the text, quick part, word, drop, signature line, date and time. So this is how we insert. So in the insert tab, we are remaining with equations and the symbols. It means we are done. So thank you very much for your time.